Hello everybody! Happy Thursday! Today is a very special Mother Nature and Me class because we are going to be doing a Mother's Day celebration. Today will be all about celebrating the mommies in our life. As you all know, Sunday, in just a few days, is Mother's Day. So I thought it would be nice to make a little gift for our mommies who love us and protect us, keep us safe. Mommies come in all different forms. I'm a mommy to a kitty cat. And some mommies carry us around in their bellies before we're born, right? And some mommies don't. Sometimes a grandma can be like a mommy. What makes a mommy is that she nurtured us and looked out for us and gives us unconditional love, right? So this is in honor of all the mommies today. Our special craft is a Mother's Day floral arrangement, and we're going to use sticks to decorate a tin can. So if you have any tin cans from like an old can of beans or something that you could empty out and use the can, go and grab that. We're going to use a tin can and some sticks. If you can find sticks from outside, I think that that's really a beautiful look, but you could also use popsicle sticks or craft sticks. You'll need some string and some duct tape. And then you'll also need, well, this is optional. If you want to do the little handprint, you just grab some paint and some paper. Okay, very cute craft. I like this one. Now this is supposed to be done with a hot glue gun, but I think not everybody has a hot glue gun or wants their children playing with one. So I figured out a way to do it without the hot glue gun. So good morning everybody. Hi. And also I wanted to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, and I know I speak on behalf of all of the Delray Beach Children's Garden staff members. Thank you so much for your support. Yesterday was Giving Tuesday, or last Tuesday was Giving Tuesday, which was a global fundraising campaign for nonprofits, and you all have helped us to surpass our goal that we had set to help us get through this challenging time where our classes and programs are closed. So thank you so much. So appreciated. All right, so I have a fun little book to read about a spoon. A spoon and his mommy. But before we do that, I'll give everybody a chance to log on and grab their supplies. And I think me and the kiddos should sing a special song for Mommy. Do you remember that song? There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, remember that song? Okay, well there's a mommy edition of that song that I found yesterday. Thought it was cute. So if you don't know how it goes, just follow along, you'll catch on. We're gonna start with the word mommy, and then each time I take away a letter, we're gonna clap in place of the letter, okay? You'll see. By the way, I wrote this backwards so that you all could read it properly. Writing backwards is very strange. Okay, here we go. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name. Oh, M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name. Oh. Okay, I'm taking away one letter. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name. Oh, O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name. Oh. Okay, 2 claps now. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name. Oh. M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name. Okay, 3 claps. I love her and she loves me and mommy is her name, oh. M-Y, M-Y, M-Y and mommy is her name, oh. Okay. Last one. I love her and she loves me and mommy is her name, oh. Why? Why? Why and mommy is her name, oh. Oh, this is the last one, sorry. 5 claps now. I love her and she loves me and mommy is her name, oh. And mommy is her name, oh. Yay! And then I'll replace the word with a heart, because my intention was not to erase Mom. We love you, mommies. That was fun. Okay, who's ready to hear a story? I see everybody logged on. Hi, Tara. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Christina. Okay, let's read about Spoonie. I know there's a movie that has a Forky. I've heard all about Forky. I think it was Toy Story. This has a spoon. Spoon and his mommy. Let's see what happens. This is Spoon. Hi. This is Spoon's family. On Sundays, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. He has to be on his very best behavior there. She's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-ta. There's Aunt Silver. At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with a dish and ran off to a distant land. See, there's Spoon being tucked into bed, and his mommy is reading him, telling him this story about his grandmother Spoon who fell in love with a dish. That's pretty silly. Lately, though, Spoon had been feeling blue. "What's wrong?" asked his mother. "You look a bit out of shape." "Nothing," mumbled Spoon. Is he in the blueberries because he's feeling blue? Look, he's bent out of shape. That's what his mom said. That's the thing about mommies, too. They always know when something's bothering us, right? It's just that, I don't know, all my friends have it so much better than me. Like Knife. Knife is so lucky. He gets to cut. He gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread. Yes, said the Mama Spoon. Knife is pretty spiffy, isn't he? And Fork! Fork is so lucky. She gets to go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir-crazy like I do. Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? Said Mama Spoon. Look at Fork. Twirling up pasta. Salad and cake. We do use forks a lot, don't we? And chopsticks. They are so lucky. Everyone thinks they're really cool and exotic. No one thinks I'm cool or exotic. Said Mama Spoon. Those chopsticks, they are something else, aren't they? Have you all ever used chopsticks before? It's a little tricky until you get the hang of it, right? Meanwhile, if Spoon only knew what his friends were saying about him at that very moment. Spoon is so lucky, said Knife. He is so fun and easygoing. Everyone's so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me or bang me on pots and pans. You see that? When we bang on pots and pans to make some music, we usually use a spoon, right? Never a knife. Spoon is so lucky, said Fork. He gets to measure stuff. No one ever does that with me. Look at Spoon measuring the sugar and the flour for baking cookies and cakes. That's true. You don't do that with a fork. Spoon is so lucky, said Chopsticks. He gets to go places all by himself. We could never function apart. That is very true. One chopstick is not useful. That night after bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light and tucked him in. She said, "You know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving headfirst into a bowl of ice cream." See her tucking him in? And she's telling him, look at how lucky you are. Nobody eats ice cream with a fork or a knife or a chopstick. They'll never know what it feels like to clank against the side of a cereal bowl. Yum, yum. And they'll never be able to twirl around inside of a mug or relax inside of a hot cup of tea. Spoon had never thought about it that way before. He laid in bed for a long time. His mind was racing. He felt so alive. There was only one thing to do. "I can't sleep," he said. "Come and snuggle," said Dad. "Come and snuggle. Come and spoon," said Mom. Look at their little beds. I think they're inside of the silverware drawer in the kitchen. "Come and spoon," said Mom. And so he did. 3 little spoons snuggled up together. And he had sweet dreams. The end. Cute. Very cute. Mommies are good like that. Good to remind us how lucky we are to have them and to have all of the wonderful things in our life. We all have blessings, and sometimes we get frustrated or we think, oh, why is this happening or why is that happening? But it's always good to have a reminder. Step back, take a deep breath, and think about all of the great things we have, all of the blessings we have. Moms are good for that. So thank you, Mama, if you're watching, for all the times you gave me friendly reminders as I was growing up of how lucky I was. Matter of fact, one time when I was a teenager, my mom took me to Cuba. I got to go to Cuba because we had family there. And when I came back, I realized how lucky I was. I felt so grateful because a lot of things I had here that I took for granted, my family over there didn't have. like a nice warm bed, very easily running water, simple things like that. So that was a big wake-up call. Thank you, Mom, for that one. And my mom's not watching right now, but I know she will be later. She always watches these. Okay, ready to make a craft? Okay, so for those of you who might have just tuned in, we're making a Mother's Day floral arrangement out of a tin can and sticks. So if you're able to find some cool funky sticks outside, and some string and duct tape, scissors, and of course flowers. And then if you want to make the little handprint, grab some paint and paper. Okay, so like I said before, this is supposed to be made with a hot glue gun, but not everybody has a hot glue gun, so I found a way to do it without it. So first thing you're going to do is take your can and your duct tape. I guess you can use any, like a shipping tape also if you don't have duct tape. And you want to put it with the sticky side facing out and wrap it around your can. And you're going to wrap it around starting from the middle or maybe a little higher than the middle and wrap it all the way to the bottom. Okay, the sticky side is facing out. Now, you take your sticks, and this can get a little tricky, so you have to sort of be careful. You gotta kind of do it on a flat surface. Let me see if I can tilt the camera down so you can really see what I'm doing. And you want to do it on a flat surface because you don't want the sticks to go down lower than the can. You want it to be level with the bottom of the can. So you're going to place the sticks around the can. Now you're not going to be able to get them all to stand up just with the duct tape. Just do a few of them. See, it's a little tricky. They start to fall over. Maybe just do like 4 or 5. Like that. And then you're going to take your string and you're going to tie the string around here very gently so you don't knock over the sticks. Make a knot, tie it as tight as you can. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to, we're going to slide more sticks into the string after we tie this knot. And then as you tie more and more, as you slide more and more sticks into the string, it'll start to become tighter and the sticks will stand up on their own. Okay? So you see what I did? Like that. So now take more sticks and just slide them right into the string and do that all the way around. Let's do it together. It's gonna feel a little bit wobbly at first, the sticks, but like I said, as you add more and more sticks, it'll start to get tighter and tighter, and then they'll really stand up on their own and be more sturdy. So I'd love to know some stories about you and your mommies, maybe some good memories that you have with your mom, or a favorite tradition. Maybe you guys read a story every night before bed, or cook something special on a certain day of the week. Maybe you do Meatless Monday. Leave some comments and tell me what kind of memories and traditions you have with your mommies. Another good memory I have with my mommy is when I was just a little girl, my mom used to invite all the neighborhood kids over to our house around the holiday season in December. And we would all make Christmas cookies. And it didn't matter what they celebrated, it was just holiday cookies. And we would decorate them. Everybody would get a tray of their own cookies, and we would make them into different shapes and gingerbread men and little trees, and it was such a fun thing. Everybody got to make their own sheet of cookies. And that's something I really look back on that I know my mom did for me to give me some good memories around the holiday season. Now, if you all reach a point where you can't fit any more sticks inside, and you still have about halfway left to go, because the string is so tight now because I put all those sticks, all you have to do is take a new string, wrap it around, and do the same thing again with a new string. So I'll show you what I mean. So I added another string. You see I have two? And my new one is a little bit looser now, so now I can slide some more sticks in there. And you just keep on adding the sticks and adding more string if you run out of space until your whole can is covered up. The string is what really holds them. The duct tape doesn't really do that much, but it kind of helps. I think I'm going to give one of these to my mom, and I'll give the other one to my grandma. Because I spent a lot of time with my grandma too when I was growing up. Hi, I see some of you that just logged on. Hi, Julie. We miss you all. We are starting to slowly open up on the weekends for 2 hours at a time. We're not having our classes back in session yet because it's, as you know, our classes are 20, 25 plus families, but little by little we are starting to have our open hours. So if you wanted to come and purchase some plants or play for an hour in the garden, you can do that, and we're all keeping a distance and being as safe as possible. And thank you again for anybody who's just tuning on, for anyone who contributed to our Giving Tuesday campaign this week. It means so much to us that you really, all those contributions are going to help us cover our overhead during this time. It's so, so, so appreciated. Hi, Susie. Okay. Now, I've got my whole can covered with sticks. It took me 3 strings to get this all like this. Now, I'm going to add one more string, or maybe even 2 more, just as to really hold it all together. Obviously, if you wanted to make this really sturdy and you do happen to have a hot glue gun, you know, you wouldn't need to use all this string, but it's okay. And then if you have any ribbon, any decorative ribbon, you can also tie it around and make a pretty, you know, to really tie it up and make it look like a gift. Alright. How about that? It's not perfect. I might play around with it some more, but it's pretty cute. I like this. I would have this in my house. Okay, now you find some flowers from outside. Stick them in there with some water for Mama. And if you want to make the handprint, see, here's the one I made yesterday. You see this little handprint? If you have your paper and paint next to you, I'll do that together. It's pretty easy. Try to use a thicker paper, like a cardstock, so it doesn't get too soggy. This is fun. You take your paint, squirt out some paint. You can dip your hand into the paint, but I like to do it with a paintbrush. It feels good. Paint your hand. Now, of course, this will be a lot cuter with your little baby hands. And this is a fun way to add a little card into the flower arrangement, because then Mommy gets to look back as you grow bigger and bigger and see how little and cute your hand was when you were this age. Much better than a store-bought card, I think. Alright, then you're going to stamp it on your paper. Get some more paint. Alright, do you have a handprint? Let me wash my hand real quick. Alright, and now all you have to do is take your scissor and cut the handprint. Maybe have a grown-up help you if you need help. Just cut your handprint right out of the paper. Cut around all those little fingers. You could even make a bunch of handprints if you want, and have, you know, more than one of these in the flower arrangement. Okay. All right, and then you just take your little another stick. It could be one of your sticks from outside, or I'm going to use a popsicle stick because it's nice and flat. And you just tape it right onto the back of your handprint. And you could even write a little message on there. How about Grandma? I love Mommy. Happy Mother's Day. And then you're going to just add this right into your container along with the flowers. And if it's not tall enough, you could, like if you wanted to stand out more, you could just tape it onto one of the taller sticks. So it'll stand up like that. And of course, if you need your flowers to stand up more, if you don't have flowers that are tall enough to go over the sticks, you can put some like rocks at the bottom of your can before you fill it with water to elevate the flowers. Super cute gift, right? One for Mom and one for Grandma. All right, everyone. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great week and enjoy this beautiful weather we've been having. Miss you all. Hope to see you soon.